Hello, welcome to On the Edson. I hope you're well. So, very quick look ahead to the English Premier League this coming weekend. Game 10, as the Americans would say. And, what's on offer? Some interesting games, no doubt. I think the first one on Saturday, or the first 3 o'clock kickoffs on Saturday, Brighton at home to Leeds United. Leeds coming off that win against West Ham last time out, winning 2-1. And, Brighton coming off a loss in midweek, of course, to Arsenal, wasn't it, in the League Cup? So interesting for Brighton. I think Brighton is still a good outfit. I think Leeds may struggle to score. They didn't struggle to score against West Ham, that's for sure, last time out. But I think it'd be an interesting game. I'm leaning towards a home win for Brighton on that one. Burnley at home to Arsenal, 3 o'clock kickoff. Burnley did great last time out as well. They got a couple of decent results, but I wouldn't be surprised if they come unstuck against Arsenal. Arsenal looking pretty decent, especially with their set plays as well. So Arsenal for a away win there. Crystal Palace at home to Brentford. For me, for all the games that we got this weekend, Crystal Palace against Brentford is the most intriguing because they're both coming to a rich vein of form. They're both surprising many other teams and supporters, whether your own support or objectively independent supporters, with their performances and their results especially. So I think that's going to be a cracking game. I actually can't call that one. I don't even want to call that one. I think, Brentford have got a really good chance against Crystal Palace and vice versa. Crystal Palace at home, you would favour possibly a home win, but hey. Next game, Fulham against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Look, this is a game, again, quite intriguing. I think Fulham have faltered a little bit in terms of their overall results, the first 9 games of the season. Wolverhampton Wanderers, they can't even buy a win, right? But I keep on saying this when I compare them to my team, West Ham United, who are also struggling as well at the bottom of the table. I see more fight in Wolverhampton Wanderers than I see in West Ham United. And I see a lot more endeavour there, a lot more capability of scoring goals. And I think they've actually been unlucky in a few games as well. So I would not be surprised here if we see a first win for Wolverhampton Wanderers away at Fulham. This coming Saturday. Okay, Sean Dyche, Nottingham Forest manager. He's got 2 losses now, hasn't he? Under his belt. Obviously, he got that first one in the Europa League, wasn't it? So he's got 1 win out of 3, I believe, and home to Manchester United, who on a great run. All of a sudden we're talking about Amarin as doing great stuff for Man United. I mean, who knew, right? I mean, if you're a Nottingham Forest fan, you're going to have fingers and toes crossed that Sean Dyche can get a result for you. It's going to take a while to turn everything around up there, I would imagine. But against a Manchester United team that, to me, still looks suspect, but they seem to be turning it around in terms of momentum, performances. I would say this is, you've got to be looking at Man United win, but I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up in a draw, actually. The game of, I suppose, the early evening kickoff, Spurs at home to Chelsea. Another intriguing game. Chelsea, I think, still looks suspect to the back. Tottenham still looks suspect in terms of consistency. So, again, interesting game. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up in a draw as well. The evening kickoff for 8 o'clock on Saturday. I'm not so keen on these 8 o'clock kickoffs on a Saturday, but there we go. That's just a personal opinion. Liverpool at home to Aston Villa. Liverpool, hey, it's just one word that they've got to focus on. They've got to win, right? It's win, win, win. That's all they can do. And for Villa, you're going to say, no, we've got to go up there and win, win, win. But for the form that Liverpool are on, they need something out of this game. They've rested their players in midweek. In that EPL League Cup loss to Crystal Palace. So they need something in this game. So you would imagine that Arne Slot's saying, right, we've got to go for this. Whatever happens, we've got to go for this. So I'm expecting a win there. I'm expecting a win for Liverpool in the late kickoff or the evening kickoff, 8 o'clock kickoff on Saturday night. Now, Sunday, West Ham United at home to Newcastle United at 2 o'clock. I'll be there at the London Stadium for my sins, and unfortunately, I can't see anything but a 5-0 win for West Ham United, of course. No, Realistically, I don't. I believe that there's a good likelihood that Newcastle United are going to win. I think they're going to outmaneuver us, outplay us in so many different areas. My only reservation is that I don't know by how much they're going to win by. So that's how much confidence I have in West Ham United right now. And then the 4:30 kickoff is Man City at home to Bournemouth. Again, both teams, Man City doing great. For the most part. They had slipped up last time out there, didn't they? But Bournemouth just doing fantastically well. I think this is going to be a tough game for Man City. I'm going to go for a cheeky Bournemouth away win on this one. So why not? Let's go for that. And then the Monday night game, Sunderland at home to Everton. Well, the way Sunderland have been playing, again, getting wins and playing really well. Everton faltering, not playing so well after their early sort of surprise results in the league. But I'm going to go for a Sunderland win. Sunderland win to beat Everton, let's say 1-0. So I think they're maybe 1-0, 1-0. They beat Everton. So there we go. That's a look for this games to the games this coming weekend in the English Premier League. I think it's some really intriguing games. I think last weekend, the weekend before, there wasn't so many intriguing games, but this weekend, for sure, there's some great matchups, some great surprising results. I think we're going to be in store for. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, keep on watching. What do you think of those predictions? What do you think? What are your predictions for this coming weekend as well? Right, and I'll catch you again. Bye now.